It's haul time, and today I am bringing you a plus size H&M try-on haul, looking at things from the summer and also things for fall. Hello, welcome. My name is Oralia, and yes, we are doing an H&M haul today. As a personal stylist, my passion in life is to help plus-size women look and feel their absolute best. I am a firm believer that everyone deserves to feel beautiful. As a personal stylist, as well as a fashion content creator here on YouTube, part of my job is to scour all of the shops out there and bring you the best of the best so that you don't have to. I am starting to look at fall fashion because it's going to get here before we know it, and especially with H&M, things tend to sell out. I wanted to bring you a small taste of fall, give you my thoughts on the products, give you input on sizing and all of that stuff. Because H&M tends to sell out quickly, it's always best if you follow me on LTK and Instagram, because you will get to see these first there and get a jump on it before people start buying them up and they sell out. By the way, everything that I'm talking about is going to be linked in the description bar, and it will be pinned to a comment to this video. I've been kind of keeping an eye out for a pair of cargo pants because I've wanted to get myself a pair. I found these Twill cargos on the H&M site. They are in an olive green. They are very utilitarian, which is okay. Not all of us like to dress up all the time, even me. Sometimes I like going with a casual vibe. It just depends on my mood, right? And these particular pants are actually really, really nice. I picked them up in a size 20. I picked them up in this olive green. They are definitely a cotton twill. They have very little stretch. They do have a pretty good high rise, which I personally like. They have a wide leg going all the way down. Of course, being 5 feet tall, they fit me too long. If you are short, you will have to have these altered. I finally learned my lesson with H&M pants, and I ordered the right size. I got myself a size 20 and they fit. They were gapping a little bit at the waist, but they're still a really, really nice pair of cargo pants. I would recommend these if you want something that's a little more casual and you want to participate in this cargo pant trend. I really do like these a lot. I think that they are a really great pant for a casual outfit. And I paired it with this little sweater, this little zip-up sweater. I've been pretty lucky with H&M where the sizing is consistent, but for this haul, as you'll see as we go along, the sizing is a little inconsistent. Generally, a 2XL runs very, very big on me with H&M, and the extra large is usually the size that I go for. But in this case, there were some things where I picked the extra large and they were running a bit small. So this sweater that I'm talking about is one of them. It fits everywhere, but it's a little bit tight on the seam at the armhole. I did find that I kind of had to move it around a bit and, you know, finagle it so that it fit. Wasn't as comfortable as I would have liked. So with this little sweater, what I would say is if you have thicker arms like I do, you probably want to size up. I like the fact that it has a double zip, so you can zip it, you know, from the bottom or from the top. I like the fact that you can adjust the zipper and, you know, have it as open or as closed as you would like. It's got a rib knit. I really like the color. I really like the way that it looked with the cargo pants. I thought it made for a really nice outfit. Both of the colors being very muted, very fall-like, and I really thought that this was a really great little outfit, and I did like both pieces. I thought that they were both very good, but there's some sizing issues and alterations that need to happen to make them perfect for me. The next thing I'm trying on is this little Varsity sweater vest, and this, to me, when I saw it on the website, I thought old money right away. It really emulates that old money aesthetic because, you know, that varsity sweater is a thing with that aesthetic, and I really liked it. I thought that it was really nice. I like the fact that it's cropped because being petite, it's better for me to find things that are a bit cropped because they tend to fit my my stature a little bit better. I like the fact that it's black and white. I really do love the varsity stripes. I think that they actually were really, really cool. The knit is a nice thick knit, but it is a little bit of an open weave, so this particular top could translate transition. Once the weather starts to cool down, this is actually a really nice little vest that you could wear on its own. And then as the temperatures continue to drop, then you can wear something underneath it and really, really emulate that old money aesthetic. I liked how it looked with my black wide leg pants. By the way, these wide leg pants that you see me wearing are my own. They're from Nordstrom. I really, really like this little Varsity sweater vest. I think that it is very, very cute. I think that it really, like I said, emulates that old money aesthetic. So if you want to get that look, you can definitely do it on a budget at H&M with this little sweater vest. The next little sweater tank that I'm trying on is this black and white striped tank. Now this one, I was a little disappointed in how it looked on me. I thought that I would like it a lot more than I did, but that aside, it's a really nice ribbed sweater tank. I like the fact that it is black with white stripes. I like the fact that you have the white along the collar. On me personally though, I think that the stripes start a little bit too low and I feel like it made me look a little bit broad, and that's not the look that I'm going for when I'm wearing stripes. I think maybe if I were to find a stripe that started up here, it would help to break that up a little bit. But where the stripes fell with this particular sweater vest on me, I wasn't feeling it. But it is a really, really nice little striped sweater tank that is a great transitional piece. I would go so far as to say you could wear that now and transition it into the fall by wearing a blazer over it or wearing like a collared shirt underneath it. I think that would look really, really cute, very kind of preppy, you know. Another piece that I feel is a little bit got that old money aesthetic, but can be very versatile as the seasons change. It is a little bit longer. It did hit me at like bottom of my hip. It's a nice elevated basic to have in your wardrobe. I think that if you're okay with where the stripes fall on you, I think that you're going to be fine with it. It's actually quite nice. It's made of the typical H&M ribbed knit material. It is a synthetic fiber, but I like the way that they do some of their synthetics, some of them. And this is one of those instances where it actually feels really nice. I'm going to start out by saying I'm breaking a fashion rule here because I'm wearing oversized on oversized. I just didn't feel like changing pants because it's really hot here. So I went ahead and just tried the sweater on with the wide leg pant. Now this sweater is a turtleneck sweater. It's a black and white stripe. It is actually exactly like the navy blue and beige sweater that I got this past fall. And I really, really liked that sweater. And I was sad that they didn't have it in black and white when I bought that blue and beige one. Now they have it in black and white, so I'm torn. It's like, oh, do I need another sweater that is shaped like that? But I don't have one in black and white. I do like this sweater a lot. I don't mind a turtleneck. They don't bother me. I think that where I am, those are actually quite beneficial because it gets really cold and breezy and rainy here. And so having something that comes up on the neck is actually not a bad thing. But if you don't like turtlenecks, that might be an issue for you. Otherwise, I think that this is a really, really cool sweater. It is a designer inspired. It is emulating the totem sweater that is like this, and it was really super popular last winter. I'm thinking that it's going to come back, and so if you wanted to get that type of sweater in black and white that really is more like the totem, because totems was black and white, then this is definitely one to grab and hang on to. I would just say you need to wear something narrower. Don't wear it with wide leg pants because it's just going to be a little bit overwhelming on you because there's a lot of fabric. Before I move on to the second half of the H&M haul, I wanted to talk about these sneakers that I got for myself. I have wanted these sneakers for several months now. First of all, I finally found them because they sold out everywhere. I bought these for myself for my birthday. These are the Adidas Sambas sneakers, and I had to get the AVD style because they didn't have just the classic. The AVD style just has a little bit more cushioning in the toe because these are meant for skateboarders, which I'm okay with because these are going to be the sneakers that I will be wearing in Europe By the way, got the message loud and clear. You guys are interested in a European travel capsule wardrobe, so it is coming. The next video that I release, which will be, hopefully, if all goes well, it will be on Sunday. So make sure to subscribe if you want to see that. But these are going to be a part of my European travel capsule. Like I said, I've wanted these for quite some time. I just really love how sporty they look. I've got a few pairs of sneakers, but they're all in just the white. They don't have any stripes or anything like that. And I've always really liked Adidas sneakers, or Adidas, by the way. Here in the US, we're used to pronouncing it Adidas, but it's actually pronounced Adidas. I really like the Adidas stripe sneaker, and I've wanted a pair of these types of sneakers for a while. And then I started seeing the samba come out, and what I like about this though is that it's got the dark sole at the bottom. It also has this toe here that's suede, and then of course you've got the black stripes on the side, and you've got the black in the back, and you've got the tongue here. I like this sneaker because it is a bit more streamlined than even my Time and True sneakers from Walmart that I have, and even more streamlined than the Gucci sneakers that I have. And these are tons more comfortable than the Gucci sneakers. Happy birthday to me. I got these and I'm styling them here in the video. I've only worn them for a few hours because I just got them yesterday, and I like them already so much. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be breaking these in. You don't want to wear a brand new sneaker to vacation. You want to break them in before you take them. So these guys are going with me, and I'll be wearing them a little bit here in my video, so you guys hopefully don't get tired of seeing them. Like I said, they are a little bit hard to come by. I had to go to Farfetch to get mine. I couldn't find them at Nordstrom. Adidas didn't have them on their website either in the size that I needed. By the way, these are men's sneakers, so you will need to look at the size guide when you buy these to make sure that you pick up the women's size. You know, you do that conversion from men's size to women's size. These are a men's 6 or a women's 7. And they fit like a glove. I absolutely love these sneakers. You guys are going to see them again and again and again on my Like to Know It on Instagram here on the channel, because I'm so happy. And so, yes, happy birthday to me. Now, moving on to the next half of the H&M haul, I picked up a few dressier bits to try on. And the first thing is this really pretty lacy, it's a Chantilly lace trimmed satin tank top, or a cami. This is another one of those pieces where the sizing was inconsistent. I picked up an extra large and it fits a little bit tight, so I would have to go up to the 2XL in order for this to fit me the way that I like for things to fit me. But I do like this little cami. I think it is really beautiful. It's really nice to have that lace on there. I wanted to bring in a little bit of the lingerie trend that is happening right now, because I don't like the lingerie trend necessarily, but I do like it when you can find touches and bring that in instead to your look. So that's what this particular purchase was all about. This is a really great way to demonstrate how you can do the lingerie trend if you like it, but you don't want to go all in. But it is very beautiful, by the way. You can wear it on its own. You can wear it with a blazer over it. I think that this would make a really beautiful separate for like a date night. Definitely transitional summer to fall, because of course you could easily wear this now, and then of course during the fall you could you know, wear a blazer over it. Or if you have a sweater that's got like a really deep V, or that's a bit open, then this would be a beautiful thing to have underneath it, to have that lace peeking out from underneath that sweater. Really pretty little cami, and definitely one to think about if you want to dip your toe into the lingerie trend. The next thing that I have for you is a sweater that I was really shocked at how heavy this sweater is. I mean, it is heavy. It's a really thick, chunky knit. It's got long sleeves with a really poofy sleeves. I had to move way back in order for you to be able to see how big the sleeves are. I like the length. I think that you could easily wear that out if you don't want to do a tuck. I don't think that there's a problem with it. It doesn't go too long. It is very thick though. And I would say that because it's synthetic, I could really feel it on my skin. However, it is a really nice, thick, chunky sweater if that's what you're looking for. Definitely has a lot of drama, by the way, because of the bulkiness of it, because of its size. If you don't mind the synthetic fibers, I think it's a really great sweater for the winter, because it's definitely going to keep you warm. I don't even think you would need to wear a jacket with it. It is a nice sweater, but it's a little bit too thick and chunky for my taste. Then I decided to bring in what they have labeled as lady jackets, which I don't know, that's kind of a weird label to me. I can see it. They are essentially the Chanel style jackets that they don't have a collar, they button straight down, all the way down, and they're a bit cropped. Very much an 80s throwback. This is what these remind me of. Things that you would see on Dynasty, you know? Very Chanel-esque. The first one is one that is actually called a cardigan because it is a stretchy knit material. This one is made of recycled polyester, and sadly you can feel that it is polyester. But I do like the look of it though. I think that it does emulate that lady jacket in such a way that is not quite as heavy, not quite as formal as a jacket, but you still get that look. It has gold buttons. It's got the embellishment here on the sides that are kind of like supposed to be pockets. It matches what's going on around the collar as well as down the front of the cardigan. It has, of course, the long sleeves, and it hits at not quite cropped. It does hit at like, oh, maybe a little bit below my natural waist. I like this style. I actually had a jacket like this a while back. It is a really nice style if you like this type of style. It's really classic, very vintage as well. So I wanted to talk a little bit about a couple of different pieces that I brought in as far as accessories. The first thing are the earrings that you see me wearing here. I mentioned in my trends video that statement earrings are making a comeback, and I figured that I would get these. This is a nice, easy, inexpensive way to participate in the trend. So I know I said I wasn't going to do costume jewelry anymore, but I don't want to make a huge investment if it's a trend. And so I went ahead and picked these up. These were, gosh, under $20, I think. I really like them though because they're beautiful, beautiful, kind of like a gold flower. And I just like how that looks. They're very, very, very lightweight. I don't even feel them in my ears, but they are quite statementy. They do catch the light. They do get your attention. And I kind of like that. It's a nice, fun way of participating in the trend without having to spend a lot of money. And so I went ahead and picked them up. And then I brought in this bag. It's a book tote. It has got this really cool pattern on it. It's beige and black. It is designer inspired by the Dior book totes. I thought that this was going to be bigger. I didn't realize it was going to be more like the medium sized book tote. I wanted the big sized book tote because I kind of want to try that style out for size in case I want to pick one of those book totes up. I do like it. I like the structure of the bag. I like the fact that I could wear it on my arm. If it had been bigger, I think it would have fit better over my arm and I could wear it more as a shoulder bag. But it does make for a really nice tote. It is a really cute take on the Dior book tote. I like the pattern. I think that it's really super nice, and I would recommend it if you're interested in that designer look for less for the Dior book tote. Then this is definitely an option for you. Moving on to the final piece for this haul, it's a really beautiful black and white houndstooth tweed style lady jacket. And this one has got little gold threads that are woven through the fabric. It kind of threw me off a little bit that it has silver buttons because it's got the gold thread and the silver buttons, but you know, mixing metals isn't a bad thing. I personally would have done gold buttons, but hey, you know, whatever. I liked this little jacket a lot. However, it didn't fit my arms, and I did pick up an extra large. So if I had picked up a 2XL, it would have closed and it would have fit my arms, I think. So once again, inconsistent sizing here. Now this particular jacket is lined, so this feels more like an actual like blazer versus the other one that was a cardigan. This one is very different. It's got a lot more structure because it's got the lining and all of that. I like it a lot actually, and I am considering exchanging it for the larger size, but I still kind of have to think about it a little bit. With these two jackets that I tried on, it really has me thinking that maybe I want to invest in one of these styles of jackets because honestly, this particular style of jacket has been around for quite a long time. This isn't the first time we've seen it. It came about, you know, I want to say maybe the 50s, I want to say, possibly maybe even earlier than that. It comes back and comes back. And so investing in one of these pieces would not be a bad thing. I really need to not be foolish and get rid of it thinking that it's not coming back in style. This haul has got this style of jacket now on my radar as a gap that I need to fill. I would recommend it if you are interested in it. If you like that style of jacket, I think that it is beautiful and it is a really nice piece to have in anticipation of the fall getting here. Because I did touch a little bit on designer inspired, I'm going to send you over to my Amazon designer inspired haul. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it and I hope to see you in that video. Bye.